Hello, this is Ernest Burley Jr., your CIA, your cool insurance agent, back at you again with some more great information on insurance. I'm a licensed insurance agent with over 30 years experience in the industry and clients all across the country in one capacity or another, right? Whether it be auto insurance or life insurance, long-term care insurance, disability insurance, business, church policies, renters, condos, homeowners, what have you. Have clients across the country in various areas of insurance, and that's what I love to do, to make sure people are adequately protected and have good information. So the purpose of this podcast is to empower you, to enlighten you, to educate you with clear, unbiased, just objective information so you can make good decisions for yourself, for your family, for your business, for your church, for whatever organization or people you are connected to. Okay. And that's it. That's it for the intro. You know, I don't like these long intros. So we're gonna jump right into the podcast. Okay. So today's podcast is titled Key Man Life Insurance. What is it? Okay, so Key Man Life Insurance. I know some people have heard that term before, but let's delve a little bit into it. So key man or key person or key woman or business life insurance, whatever you want to call it, is a life insurance policy that a company purchases on the owner, top executives, high performing employees, highly skilled employees, any other people that are considered critical to the organization or the business, right? So, you know, those individuals, they're considered key individuals to the business. So that's why it's called key man or key person or key woman or business life insurance, because those individuals are key to that particular business or organization. Now, the policy can be term insurance or it could be permanent insurance. I'd recommend permanent coverage, but it's up to you. Whatever life insurance policy you think is best, that's what you do. That's what you secure for that person or those people that are key or instrumental to your business. Now, the business or the church or the organization or the entity, whomever, is the actual owner of the policy and pays the premium. Okay. Now, the business is also the beneficiary of the policy. So the death benefit goes to the business when that key person or those key people pass away. Now that can be changed. Now the business can decide, well, hey, we're going to go have half of it go to the family, or more than likely the business is going to receive the entire benefit because the purpose of the benefit is to help the business. But it can be divvied up between the business and the family or other individuals. That's totally up to the business, since the business will be the owner of the policy. The business will have control over those conditions. Okay. Now, since the business is the owner of the policy, it can also write off the premiums since it's an expense to the business. The death benefit may be taxable, though, in certain situations. So what you want to do is check with your accountant on methods to keep that benefit tax-free to the business. So by all means, speak with your accountant, make sure that the policy and the conditions are written properly so the benefit is not taxed when it does come to the business, okay? Now, we know money cannot replace a life. We know that. The purpose of the money is to allow the business time to absorb the likely blow it's going to sustain from losing such a key person and to maintain the stability in the organization. The money can be used for a wide array of things, to hire an interim person, to provide cushion for the likely loss of income because of that person not being there anymore, to pay off debts, to secure certain services that are needed to maintain that business, and a wide array of other things. And also, like, say, for instance, in worst case scenario, it could provide severance benefits to employees or funds to close the business in an orderly fashion. So if it comes to that point, then you do have that cash. That cash provides flexibility and options for the business to continue to go on. Or if the business has to shut down because of it not being able to sustain itself because of the loss of that key person or those key people, then yeah, you have cash to, you know, help out those individuals, employees that were part of the organization, and also orderly shut down that business. So yeah, the key man, key person, key woman life insurance policy is very important for a lot of organizations. Okay. So key man life insurance, very important for a business or entity when there are people or a person who is very instrumental to the success and smooth operation of the business. Very important. Okay. And that's it for today's podcast. I just wanted to, discuss this really quickly with you and see if it applies to you in any way. Right. So here we go. The recap is key man, key woman, key person, business life insurance, whatever you want to call it, is essential to many businesses. Not all businesses need it, but a lot of businesses do need this type of policy in place. The takeaways, a few takeaways. The first one is the key people. We talked about the various key people, right? That could be the owner of the company, a top executive, a high performing person that brings in the majority or good amount of the income, or it could be several people that bring in a lot of income into the company, or it could be a highly skilled person. It could be a person who is just great at administration or what have you, and that person is indisposable, right? Indispensable. So that could be a key person that you need to have an insurance policy on. So if that person ends up, not being part of the organization, they pass away, you have some money to fill that hole really quickly, as opposed to, don't want to keep beating a dead horse, but we see how important that can become, okay? Also, another takeaway, the use of the cash. It can be used in so many different ways, like I mentioned before, like having an interim person or paying off debt, a lot of different ways. There's no rhyme or reason as to what you have to use it on. Once the benefit is paid out, it's your cash. You do what you want with it. So that's the business's flexibility to be able to do what they want with that cash. And also, the money can be split between the family. So if you feel obligated to bless the family or what have you, the business, the organization, the church, the entity can use some of that money to as a benefit to family, a spouse, or what have you. Or they can keep it all to maintain that business. It's totally up to the business, because the business is the owner of the policy and has all the rights of the policy to determine that. Okay, that's it. All right, if you want to connect with me, you can connect with me on Gmail. That's ernestburley@gmail.com. It's just my full name at Gmail. So ERNESTBURLEY@gmail.com. Again, ERNESTBURLEYJR@gmail.com to connect with me. Or you can call my firm. It's 301-262-2600. Again, 301-262-2600. I'd be more than happy to speak with you about this or any other matter regarding the CIA topics, right? The cool insurance agent topics. Now, all of my podcasts are on YouTube, so please go to my YouTube channel. It's just in my name, Ernest Burley Jr. And there are a lot of podcasts on there. There are a lot of different 1-minute snippets on various topics. I talk about everything from real estate to insurance to business ownership and mind your business and being a good employee, just all different types of things. Children, like protecting your children. So click on there. I ask that you ask other people to subscribe to the channel, and also ask that you share this podcast with others and ask others to share it, and so on and so on and so on, so we can make these things viral. And I'm sure there's some information on there that can help you, your family, your church, your organization, your business, or what have you, because I cover a wide array of topics. Okay, that's it. I thank you so much again for listening and spreading this podcast to others. I hope it helps you and others. And until next time, hey, this is Ernest Burley Jr., your CIA, your cool insurance agent, signing off. Until next time, hey, y'all be safe out there and take care.